Hi. Hi. Hi, why am I here so late? What the? I wanted to start earlier. Today. I wanted to... Hi. Hi. I wanted to start earlier because I know I have to go sometime after 9:30. But I was setting up my PS5. I like cleaned my desk and I removed a mixer. I had a mixer that was really big, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using it anymore. I'm feeling alive. My Kumo Japanese throat candies arrived. So if you hear me clattering, if you heard a click, that's probably just my Japanese throat candies. They took 3 months to get here. Wow, but they're here just in time. Hi. The Blue Archive music? Yes, I should play some Blue Archive sometime soon. You bought those a long time ago? They're the best. They're blue. They're like in blue packaging, and it says Blue Boyska. No do something. There's a kanji there I don't recognize. I wonder what this kanji is. You mean to tell me we've never played Blue Archive before? Of course I've played Blue Archive before. I spent when the Shupogaki twins came out, I spent a lot of money trying to get them both, but I only got one of them. Go ahead. I pity pulled one of them. Yes. Hi, Shadow Claws! Hello, YouTube chat! Hello! Hi! Yeah, you were here for that, weren't you? I do need to... I want to play it on stream more. I want to play some Blue Archive. Hello! Hi! 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 So I was going to do just ASMR today, and then I was like, I have a lot of energy. I've had a lot of energy drinks. And I had mentioned that while I was in Lily's chat that I wanted her to play Pillars of Eternity, but maybe I just wanted to play Pillars of Eternity. So we're gonna diversify. We're gonna play a little Pillars of Eternity for like 2 hours, and then I'll do ASMR until I have to go. Which I should have streamed earlier. I'm so mad at myself. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up until like 5 o'clock in the morning trying to sleep, but I just like... I've been fighting with a family member, with Kumo, and that's my only family member I really have. So I've been feeling really lonely, and the winter blues hit, and I laid in bed wanting physical contact. So I couldn't sleep. And then when I did fall asleep, it was 5 a.m. and I slept until like 1, which was not good. I started the year off wanting to wake up earlier, and I've only slept in, which is the opposite of what I want to achieve. I did have a dream where I released wait, no, this is kind of dorky. Maybe I shouldn't admit to this. I had a dream that I released a single song, like an original song, and it was really catchy in my dream. And then when I woke up, I was like, whoa. And I tried to write down the lyrics, but looking at my phone, this is gibberish. This is complete gibberish. So maybe it wasn't as catchy as I had thought. Yeah. A game re-release? Oh, a dream re-release. Part of the reason I couldn't sleep is I had to get up and use the bathroom so often last night. I must have gotten up and as I was washing my hands, I was like, this is my 5th time washing my hands. I just wanted to sleep. I do want to do a cover of Spooky Scary Skeletons, but to Spooky Scary Spider Girls sent shivers down your spines. But that doesn't feel like a. That's. I'm putting down a burner. That's going in the oven. It's going in the oven, and I'm going to cook that. Thank you for listening to my new song. It came to me in cryptic dreams. The weirdest part is the guy from Wreck-It Ralph was there, but he was like blonde. Like Ralph, not Ralph. The dude that wrecks stuff, and he had like blonde hair. But he was so proud of me. I've never watched Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know who that character is, but he was there and he was cheering me on. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. No, I guess it is Ralph. Ralph, yeah. Ralph. His name's Ralph. Because Fix-It-Felix is the protagonist. Yes. Yes. How are you? Are you doing well? I did split up. I split up the waiting rooms on YouTube for this stream. So there's a Pillars of Eternity stream, and then in 2 hours there's a ASMR stream, and I'm not sure if that's helpful or not. So YouTube chat, please let me know how you feel about it. Because the alternative was listing this as both a gaming and ASMR stream, which didn't... I don't know. Wow! It's work! You get 5 subs? What do you mean? What do you mean, Kumo Goro Goro Clips fan channel? Hi! You did your wage and now you wolf. You wolf! I actually thought that we had spots for adding emotes on YouTube, but I think we need like 15 or something. Oops! What do you mean, oops? Kumo Goro Goro. No! No! That's not what I said! No! Hi, Golden Drive! No! It's not what I said. I've been trying to post more clips, but Mr. Kumo Goro Goro Clips fan channel, you make a lot of clips, and a lot of them, no, I don't want to complain about you making clips. However, sometimes you clip parts of the game that are just the game narrative, and have nothing to do with me. And it's not something I can turn into an editable content. I think sometimes you get really into the game we're playing. How many goros could I Kumo Goro Goro if a Kumo Goro Goro could Goro Goro? Probably 3. Probably 3. Having 2 waiting rooms is a good setup because it doesn't matter if the game runs over a bit. Okay. Okay. You clip a lot. I know. Sometimes it's difficult for me to go through everything.
I hope the art I commissioned made you and the Coomers happy, Kumo. It was worth every penny.
What? Was yours the... Hold on. Hold on, I have to analyze. Was yours the ASMR one? Hold on, I'm analyzing. Hold on. I don't know if I've seen it yet. Hold on. You said it was dirty, right? Yours was the lewd one? Oh, was it the one that SSR Fax did? The one with the spear? It was a very good one. No, you don't have to apologize, Kumo Guru Guru Clips fan channel. That's why I felt kind of bad critiquing you. It was? That was a really good one. I really liked that fan art. I like that one a lot. Obviously, I can't show it on stream, but it was a very good fan art. Very topical. Because we can use spears in Pillars of Eternity. Yes. Why are you brawling me? Don't brawl me! You wanna fight? You wanna fight? I'll fight! Just KGG. KGG. Meow. 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 What am I gonna do with this chat board here? I don't know what I'm gonna... What am I gonna do with you? There's a second, like, on-screen chat, and because I have it through Mix It Up, I have to go in and Mix It Up when I change scenes and change it. I haven't figured out a different way to do it. I'm still trying to figure out how to have you guys in this pretty format while making my life easy. Yes. Currently, I think having to do it manually every time I change scenes is going to be difficult. I could fight you. I could take you in a fight. I could have you fried or boiled. I'm doing good. I'm feeling much healthier, and I've got a lot of energy. Got a lot of energy? What the? Femergy? Energy. I have energy. I have a bunch of energy today. I was watching... I don't usually watch this kind of thing, but I've been watching this guy do, like... Drama... It's... I'm not sure that's... I guess it is drama. I guess it is. I've been watching this guy named Mujin on YouTube. And he released a new video today when I was having breakfast at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, oh, sweet! New Mujin video dropped! You never thought you'd see a VTuber pick up Pillars of Eternity. You're stoked to see it. It's a fun game if you end up enjoying this. Sequel takes everything, goes 300% with it. This is my third playthrough of Pillars of Eternity. I haven't beaten Pillars of Eternity 2 because I took so long on my personal playthrough of that one that I kind of set it down, and now I'm not exactly 100% sure where I am in the game. But my first playthrough, my favorite playthrough is as a priest. But we're gonna pick up a playthrough, I think. I've been debating whether or not we're making a new character today, and I think it's probably the determining factor is whether or not my save game is still on here. Today has been a day for Twitter drama. No comment. I'm behaved. I'm such a good girl. I'm no comment. No comments. I'm behaved. I don't have to talk about that stuff. I think it's more, I like listening to my roommate listens to a podcast where these girls just talk about content creators, like normie content creators, and like the drama around it, and I have no dog in that fight at all. And sometimes the girls that are in this podcast, I disagree with them heavily. Like there was a stream, an episode where they were like shitting on anime and like hentai specifically. They said it was freaky and it should be illegal. And I basically looked at my roommate and I was like, they have no idea what they're talking about. They did not do any research and they're just like taking it at face value, which is what most people do. But even though I disagree with them and I find them like normie, I still enjoy listening to them talk about the tea because I have no dog in that fight. It's still fun to listen to. I have no dog in that fight. I feel the same way about a lot of the Mushin stuff. I'd rather just stay out of it. I'd rather stay out of anything like that, but it's it's kind of fun to listen to. It's kind of fun to listen to. The one that was today, it was like, it was that e-girl, e-sports gaming girl from Thailand that faked her entire career. Watching dogs fight for the love of the game? I'm watching dogs fight for the love of the dog. I got that dog in me. Have you played Divinity Original Sin 1 or 2? I started Original Sin 2. But watching the social media faceplant that company just did, Larian, in the last month of the year, kind of turned me off from playing the games for a little bit. You shouldn't fight dogs. Dogs are for petting and blah blah blah. I'd like to. No actual dog fights. Like imaginary dog fights. Sometimes we all need a little normie time. If Kumo became drama tuber, would they be Kumstar? I'd rather die in a pit without any success to my name than ever be anything conceivably close to what you just said. What am I doing or what am I playing? But what am I playing? Pillars of Eternity. The pillars. They're calling me. And then we're gonna do some ASMR. A little normie time to remind us of who we really are. You sound like the monkey from Lion King. Wow, can't believe the internet blew dogfighting out of proportion. Yeah, Chatter, I agree. Anyways. Hi. I was supposed to make a schedule, and then I didn't. But I will make one after stream. I'm supposed to help at ALA this weekend. But also, I don't want to do... I don't really want to booth after having just been really, really sick, so I'm probably only... So, expect... Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Expect a D&D related stream tomorrow. Expect a D&D related stream in the morning. And then... Friday, I'm gonna do a really long stream. I'm not sure what we'll do exactly, but there will be some ASMR at some point. Saturday, I have no idea what's going on. Sunday, I also have no idea what's going on. I'm a little clueless this week, but I'm hoping to, by next week, have my head on forwards rather than backwards. You mean the esports girl who had someone remote controlling their game? The funniest part of that is she wasn't even, like, using a remote control program. She just got on a Discord call with him. And he would stream the gameplay. And she just full screen her Discord and attempts to match the character controls. Wild. Impressive. It did make me want to play League of Legends watching that video. So maybe these videos are not as good for me as I am suggesting they are. Sorry to say this, Kumo, but I gotta go eat dinner. How dare you go eat dinner? Please enjoy your meal. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Yes. I feel better today. I didn't have a lot of time to do anything today, but that was probably my own fault for sleeping in. Barbarian is probably your favorite for Pillars of Eternity 1. I think we are playing a paladin this playthrough. I think. Here, I'm gonna... Frick it. I'm gonna open the game. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna open it. Frick it. I'm opening the game. Oh, you can see what I mean when we change scenes. Yeah, you're gonna understand everything in a moment. You're about to understand my dilemma. So, hello, hi. My screen froze. Hold on. Sorry. I obviously still have a cough. Why is the game not letting me? Free me! There we go. Hi. Hi. So, if it's even enabled here, Mix It Up overlay should be on, but it looks like it's off. Part of my spring cleaning needs to be cleaning up my OBS. Where is it? Okay. See where you are now? That's not really acceptable. Also, you're not really a usable color for me. So in order to fix this, I have to go onto my program called Mix It Up. Find the overlays widgets. Turn that one off, and then turn the second chat on. And now you should be in the top right corner, and you should be white. I've transformed you from black to white with 3 clicks of a button, and it's too many clicks. I need a faster process for changing you. There's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. Also, why is the game not on screen? There it is. Okay. There it is. Pillars of Eternity. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games. I love this game. Hello, welcome to Pillars of Eternity. What the fuck were we doing? Oh, we are farther ahead than I thought we were. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh no! We might have to restart because I don't know if it's been years. It's been years. I'm gonna have to check the journal to see what we've done so far. Okay. White March. Quests. Tasks. The ones that are gray we've done. Lord Redrick has decided to rededicate Gilded Vale's abandoned Aethesian temple to a new deity. Okay. By order of the Lord of the Gilded Vale, all mothers who give birth to Hollowborn children will be exiled from the village. Okay, it looks like I may not be as far ahead as we thought. I'm probably just here for my favorite NPC. Oh wait, no, there's a lot of these done. Merwald has told me I might find Leaden Key in the City of Defiance. Investigate, go to the Temple of Wodica, restore the Eastern Barbican. Okay. Old Watcher. These are all the starting quests. Okay, alright. This is, yeah. We playing KOTOR 2 while watching Kumo play Pillars with a comfy vibe? I need to play KOTOR this year. Durgan's Battery. Day 28. Okay, we're somewhere around day 28. A letter has arrived at Cade Nua, addressed to its new ruler. The steward believes it may present an interesting opportunity. Kill Desir! I've reached the village, only to find it embroiled in desperate battle with ogres. Okay. Where is Zawa? We have to find my boy. I think he's in a barrel somewhere over here. I think he's in a fish barrel. Oh shit. Okay. I haven't played this in years! Oh no!
Following your lead.
Okay.
Hey there.
Hey.
Maybe we should start a new game.
Yes?
What do you think? It reminds you of the Temple of Elemental Evil. It's a lot more Baldur's Gate 1 like. I feel like if we
What?
have what? Maybe I can get back into it. If it's just Marowell, then you're not in Act 2. I think we can just get into it. I just have to remember everyone's abilities. This is Grieving Mother.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
She is basically a scion. A cipher. This is Aloth, he's a wizard. This is Kana, he's the best character. He's a good boy. This is us. We're playing a Bleak Walker. This is Durance, he's also best boy. This is Adair, he's also best boy. I've never played Temple of Elemental Evil. I'm not sure if it's available in any sort of format. Oh god, I don't remember how to use Psychers. Okay. There's a barrel somewhere. Somewhere over here there's a barrel. And my favorite NPC is in that barrel.
Hey. Hey.
What? Is it this? Nope. Temple of Elemental Evil is on Steam? Really? Oh, maybe it's this barrel. Nope. Hey. Yes. Yes. This barrel? No. Maybe he doesn't show up until after I've defeated the ogres, which... Oh,
I
no.
shall be discreet.
I don't know if I've defeated them yet. Okay. Think. We'll send Adair. I really... Okay, I guess me and Adair are the frontliners.
Hey.
Hey there.
Of course.
Okay.
How may I help?
Yes?
No, I just want you to stay there. Stay there and shoot him. Your first run through this game, you gave everyone 4 guns and a firing squad setup? That's pretty awesome. Marks target for retribution, inflicting burning damage and lowering deflection. I wonder if we have... Oh, the healing AI script is on. Okay. Everyone has their AI scripts on.
Following your lead. Aye?
Okay. So we should be able to... Oh my god, why are there so many of them?
Yes?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
How may I help?
I'm starting to think it might be it might be in our best interest to restart the game. Ah! Okay. You know what? So that I can slowly reacquaint myself with this fucking game. We're doing a 4th playthrough. Ah. Should we play on normal? Hard difficulty is suited for the Infinity Engine veterans who are looking for a challenge. Survival requires micromanagement, and optimization of stats through spells, items, and abilities. Trial of Iron? Scary. Play on easy. Can I change the difficulty later on? I feel like normal is probably fine for me. I really wish we got Pillars 3. Micromanagement? Yeah, Michael. Maybe this is why I stopped playing. Maybe. Possibly. The red fill on the character's portrait represents the loss of...
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night. Their
He said grope.
ever upward to the sky.
Don't mention avowed in my chat!
Right course. A dim lantern is only protection against the encroaching
That's
darkness.
not Pillars of Eternity 3.
But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale,
Gilded
Uamungo,
Vale.
where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and
Oh, that was me 2 days ago!
Caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk
Meow.
of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead.
My ear is like
You will go
clogged.
no
I don't know
further
why.
tonight.
Okay. What should I play? I'm not really sure if I was enjoying playing a paladin. Hold on. Yeah, I made him stop on my behalf. Yes. Okay. Barbarian. Paladin. So I have been playing a paladin, but I'm not sure if I was enjoying it as much as I could have been. Chanters. I always bring Kana with me, so I don't really need a second chanter. Priest is what I usually play, so I don't want to play Priest. I've never played a rogue in this game before. Maybe I shouldn't give up on Paladin yet. The rogue is fun. Highly recommend rogue. Rogues are vicious killers feared for the brutality of their attacks. They can be found as often in the dark back alleys as the heart of battlefield skirmishes. Though unpredictable and undisciplined, rogues are commonly used as shock troopers. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll play a rogue with an arquebus. Is that a valid playstyle for a rogue? Double wizard with Aloth is fun, but you crumble. One wizard on the team is very scary. If I play rogue, Adair's gonna be our frontliner, and then Zawa will also have to play frontliner. Okay, we'll play firearm rogue. We're gonna want high dex. And then, I think there's a minimum amount that you need for an arquebus. Let me double check. Pillars of Eternity. Arquebus. If there were a gunslinger, I'd play it. Gunslingers and monks are my favorite classes. Oh, it actually looks like there's not a strength minimum, a might minimum. Ooh, yeah, yeah. If we play a rogue now, if we continue this character into Deadfire, we could play with flintlock pistols or a blunderbuss. What's the highest I can? Is 18? 19's the highest. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's be from the Deadfire. Consisting of a nation of Nasi Dock, dozens of Almawa settlements, and hundreds of lawless pirates. Yeah. Question is, do I want to swap from elf to... No, elf should be fine. We'll play an elf rogue. Yeah. Elf rogue. From... Deadfire for the +1 dex. Stealth and survival, stealth and mechanics. Probably stealth and mechanics. Assuming you make it to Deadfire. Hey! I think there should be a portrait of me in here somewhere. Yeah, but I look like a paladin. I could just use like a placeholder for now. There's that one with the hood. You can just use this one for now. Imagine not playing an Orlan. I play as an Orlan, in like my main playthrough is as an Orlan. I think she should be here somewhere. I just used Poppy from League of Legends for the portrait. But maybe she's not in here. Yeah, I guess not. Well, this part doesn't really matter. It's probably fine. Oh, we gaming. You know it.
I've got this.
No prisoners!
Oh, wait, that's... Are we gonna play as a nice person or a...
I'll go on ahead. Just say the word. I'll lead the way. Let us end this!
Yes.
I shall lead us.
Let's go! Quickly and quietly. Yeah?
Follow me.
Hmm.
Show them how it's done!
Yeah?
Now I am leader of the group.
Now, I am leader of the group.
Keeping an eye out.
Yes, let's go with evil Azula voice. Let's rename her. I'll just name her Kumo again. Goro Goro? Goro Goro. You call her evil Azula, so maybe call her Azula. Gozula. You call your twins Golem? Gozula! Her name is Gozula. No, wait! Just call her Gaz. We'll just call her Gaz. Okay. Gorgonzola. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there. Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides.
The frontiersmen.
Through the night. You might
said
check
that
around,
silly
see
like.
if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
I remember the reason I was playing a paladin is I don't like the paladin companion in these games. And sadly, she's in both games.
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Okay, I'll go find
Hold
those
on.
berries.
Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
Kalisha! She needs to find some spring berries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out.
You're writing a Pokemon story?
Get your berries and hurry back.
What kind
And
of
if you
story?
get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Yeah, I'm not a
You heard
fan
the man.
of
Let's get going before you keel over.
I'm not a fan of the bird lady.
As you wish.
Let's take that.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Yes, sundries. Oh, I can probably try to break...
It's finished.
Oh, I'm so cool already. Hello, Hayden. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic. Lily Hops! Hi! Hi,
A
readers!
whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
Wait, are you already done reading your arcs?
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
I would like a gun. I want a gun. I don't think he can sell me a gun. Welcome! Hi! Lily! You read... Wait, you already read the arc? Really? I don't really understand what's going on, but I'm glad that you got to read your arc. Oh no, don't sell that. That's my pig. That's my giant miniature space piglet. You have $5 million in arc readers? Is that like the fake money, the Counter-Strike money that you were talking about earlier? I actually don't know what I have in my inventory. Hold on. Scale armor. I'm not wearing scale armor. No. That's not gonna do. I need something
else
lighter.
you need?
You have real Counter-Strike money and fake arc money. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying. I don't know if I have... I don't know if I'm gonna have the money for this. I do have the money for this. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. That's not me. That's me. That's me. I'm that girl. Counter-Strike money is US dollars, baby. You learned you have a $600 gun.
Yes.
You had mentioned that you had spent money on something in a game once and it was like $80 and you felt like, oh, that's way too much money. I did that once.
Underwater soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
I did that once too, and immediately I was like, how do people spend such amounts of money on this? Because I felt kind of guilty afterwards. And Valorant! I didn't know you played Valorant. I didn't know. I don't know if there's actually anything down this way for us. I think we have to cross the river. Oh, dead people! The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. I will take that. Everyone shits on it because it's gay? What? What are you talking about? Wait, what? Valorant? I don't know. I see a lot of straight couples playing that game together. I think you're wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're wrong. There's a lot of straight people who play that game. Oh, a camp.
This is recent. Not good.
The footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. Beer. Beer. We're playing Pillars of Eternity because I had suggested in... We've come full circle now. I had suggested that I wanted Lily to play this game. And then I was like, you know what? I might actually just want to play this game. That's probably why I brought it up. So, here I am. What? Where are the berries? A sudden sickness has come over me. The caravan masters urge me to make a remedy before my condition worsens. Did I go too far south for the berries? Also, I can barely see you guys. I have to pull you up on screen. Over here. There. That's better. You want to watch me play? I want to watch you play! I think. Or maybe I wanted to play. Either way. Here we are. Hi, Lily. It's been over... It's been since last year I played a game with Lily.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh. Oh, it's a wolf. Okay.
Well,
I don't know that I've actually ever played a rogue before. Blinding strike.
hmm?
Oh, jeez.
As you wish. This is it.
You started to say it's been over a year. It's been some time. Some time has passed. You're kind of a mystery to the rest of the caravan. Just some kind of wanderer, the way I hear it. That isn't your business. Kalisha shrugs. Suit yourself. Can't very well force you to have a personality, can I? Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Radrick's offer makes the girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? No, I'm just passing through. I'm searching for my I don't know. I'm searching for my big bro. Yes. Well, that's usually the case with these big. Sorry, I have trouble reading sometimes. It's usually the case with the big city just a little ways further up the same road. Where are you headed? I'm going nowhere special. Seeing as how we're halfway between nowhere and nothing, I'd say you picked the right spot. Anyways, I'm wasting time. Adama will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. I know what happens to this lady, so I'm not gonna bother spending time talking to her.
What is it?
My character sounds really mean. This path winds through a narrow canyon, back the way you came.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Reading can be hard sometimes, especially when you're like trying to pay attention to multiple things at once. I think I have to cross the bridge for this. Maybe once I have like a handle
What a
on...
surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least you left the water skins.
Maybe once I have a handle on gameplay, we can just jump back into the playthrough that I was ahead in. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparfell, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Sparfle? I'm good. Hi, Greenblade. Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in the heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Bum bum. Bum bum. Okay.
What is it?
I only have one ability. Ah!
Well, what you need?
There we go. He died.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
I wonder if I should be playing on a harder difficulty. No, this is just the
What is it?
tutorial. Mr. Sparkle Pants is his new name. The illustrations are really awesome. There's like a whole bunch of mini games that oh, I need a bow. Aww. Okay.
What is it?
Could I hide? Can't under scouting. Shit. Okay.
Of course.
Bum 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 bum.
What is it?
Yay! This game is definitely very difficult in your opinion. It can be. It can be pretty hard
Well.
sometimes. I have to I have to run to the bathroom. I'm sitting here like holding it in and I'm like, there's another fight up here. I should pee. Do you want to watch a movie? I'll send it to you. No, not really, Rad DD. Not really. I want to stream. We could earn several goros today. Here, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. You stay here. I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Hi. You're so old, you remember your first PC had 20 gigabyte HD? That's a lot. That's a lot of gigabytes.
Yes.
Should probably stop.
What you need?
Bum bum bum. Glanfathon leader. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Do people get bug-eyed when they die? Yes, I washed my hands, you goober. Yes. Of course I washed my hands. Arcanum was fun. You liked Pillars of Eternity too, but you never got around to trying any of the DLCs. You fell off of Pillars of Eternity halfway through. That's what happens to me. I fell off halfway through Deadfire, but I want to play it more. I never played Arcanum, but I've played Kalisha the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. I've played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and I've played Shadowrun Dragonfall, and I've played Icewind Dale. And I started, there was Tides of Numenera, I think is what it's called, but I really didn't enjoy that one. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled in knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hayden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. We've not trespassed. We merely wished to pass through. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Murderers! Why have you done this? You've trespassed in places of which no mortal man is worthy. You're trespassers and plunderers all, and you'll see this outrage avenged. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them! They mean to kill us all! Stay. Your courage is a mask. None of you have yet slain a true warrior. Stay armed. If I put down my weapons, we're all dead. You're all dead anyway. The gods demand their penance. The man drives his axe through Hayden's spine. The body gives one convulsive twitch before dropping at his feet, lifeless. The man raises his axe as he begins to charge. Okay. I don't think we're hidden anymore.
Well,
we're not. Okay. And I'm not gonna be able to swap weapon sets. Okay.
what you need?
Glumflon leader. Let's take him out first.
What is it?
Okay, he's dead. Nice. Arcanum is an amazing game. The problem is it's broken. Really? I want to play Shadowrun Hong Kong. Dragonfall was really fun.
What is it?
Oh no! I wanted to grab whatever was on him. Your enemy lies supine? Spine? Spine? What is supine? What is supine? Unable to rise, his companion's now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I'm ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Udema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside!
Run! Get inside! Run! Mr. Donato, hello! Thank you for the sub! Arigato, thank you! Thank you for supporting me. Bum, 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 bum. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. There's a deep resonance to the wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Oh, it's when someone's on their back. Supine.
That was... We should be dead. We can't stay
Alicia.
here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Alicia.
What is it?
My character sounds so mean. Lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rebel. They really, I love this style of CRPG. No
We have
one
to be careful in
really
here.
makes these.
Place has been open to the wilds for a couple thousand years. Might be a lot of vermin taking shelter here. Four-legged if we're lucky. Two if not.
Laying on your tummy is called prone. Prone versus supine. I've actually never played Planescape. I know it's a lot more Disco Elysium-like, and a lot of isometric fans love it a whole bunch. But a lot of what I like about Pillars of Eternity is how dungeon crawly it feels. What happened out there? Windstorm. Of a kind they get only in Glenfoth. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glenfothan word is Beoic. To them, it's the god's way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
There's 2 companions in this game that I've never used before, so it'd be interesting to use one of them. What about everyone else in our caravan? No, I don't think my character cares. Who attacked us? Glenfothans. They'd be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Look to be Fangs of Gallowayne, who are twitchiest lot of them. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema. I think he half expected this, once we lost the main road. The Glenfothans said that we trespassed in their ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the Fangs are hotheads, Glenfothans don't attack without being provoked. Either way, they saw something and got the wrong idea, or she glances down the passage beyond. Or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now.
Well?
You used to play the fan-made mods for Baldur's Gate 2 all the time? Aww. I never played those.
Shh.
Yeah, I'm replaying this game.
Someone else has been here. We should move. What is it?
We were playing Baldur's Gate 1 earlier too. Not today, but I think a week or 2 ago we were playing it with the Dungeon Meshi mangaka's portraits. And I definitely want to continue my playthrough of that as well. I need to start waking up earlier in the day so that I have more time to stream.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
You learned about this game from me and now you want to play it. Aww! I think you would enjoy it. It's got just the amount of like crunch that I think you would enjoy. But that's... Wait, wasn't someone talking about grognards in your chat? Grognards love this game, Lily. Grognards eat this game up. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zorip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. Raise your arms and stand still. It's okay, I won't hurt you. I'll tear you to pieces, lizard! Maybe it won't attack us if we stand still? The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. It's okay. The Zorip recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you. A soft clicking... Yeah, already did that. He's sniffing me again! Alright, I'm gonna have to kill him. I could probably just use a bow.
Yes.
If I blind him. we go. Now he can't call for backup. Get him! Why am I not attacking? Yay! Yes, what is a grognard? A grognard is like an old school RPG player. Oh, that guy has a journal. Tattered journal. The small folio is torn in several pieces, and the blood is soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Engwithan artifact. Fellow who had it said it was pretty nothing, as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins. But if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then what's worth sneaking past a few painted elves? I'll head to Salon Lys in the morning, and it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Small shield. Going to equip some quick items. Okay.
Wait, do you hear that?
Shh. You think you're a grognard? I think you're a grognard too. Oh. Shit. Shit.
What you need?
Oh, a scolder. I usually don't actually read the entries on these, but most of the creatures you come across. Scolders are large mammalian creatures that dwell in dark caves, in total or near total darkness. As a result, they have poor vision and rely on their sense of hearing to navigate and find prey.
What is it?
There's
That looks
a
weak.
wall here.
Could be a shortcut.
A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Use hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. You set to work. The cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you'd expected. Sweat beads your forehead, and your muscles begin to ache. Push on it.
Hello, daddies. Hello, what's up?
Dancy! Hello, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub of 9 months. Wow, Dancy. Wow, that's a long time. I'm being entirely serious. I didn't know that Denchi had been here for 9 months. 9 months? No, there's at least some months. Kalisha pushes with all her might, and the crack begins to spread. Finally, the ancient masonry gives way. The wall crashes down, revealing a circular room ahead. Ooh.
Yes.
I'm going to go in ahead. Oh! Okay, there's the bad guy there. And there's another one over there.
What you need?
Will I get a sneak attack? Did that give a sneak attack? I don't know if I have sneak attack. Oh, it did! Gaz grazes starved Scolder Whelp for 12 piercing damage. Sneak attack. Nice. I don't think my blinding ability does anything against them, though.
Of course. Well.
Well. I love the background SFX in this game. I forget what this gem is called. It's like a soul gem, but they always make really like nice sparkly noises.
Fresh air in here. I think we found an exit. Sounds like the storm path, too.
Well. Oh, spiders! Spear spiderling. I wonder what the best. I wonder what the best equipment setup for us as a rogue is going to be.
So much for you.
Because I want to use an arquebus, but I'm not sure if it's going to be here.
Fresh air in here. I think we found an exit. Sounds like the storm path, too.
I don't remember how to do this puzzle. Let's... I think this door opens over here. No, not that direction. We're not going through the trap. No. I like games with dungeons like this. I really like isometric RPGs. Okay. I think this door opens. It does. Okay.
Those symbols. Just like the tiles.
A symbol of a pattern circle is inscribed on this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means. This room could be lit if we had the means. Call the DJ! I wonder which one of these we should. 3-part symbol is inscribed on this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. This mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. It shows a procession of Engwithans from all of the Kith races: Amala, Elf, Orlan, Dwarf, and Human. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame. This one has a symbol of interwoven rings. Let's try turning that one on. Flames kindle swiftly in the brazier, winding their way upwards. Okay. I guess I just have to light all of them then. Get the glow sticks! What are the what are the idle glow sticks called? A slime!
So much for you.
It's an ooze.
Bring them down.
It's the ooze.
So much for you.
So much for you. That guy.
Where'd that slime come from?
Viscous and oily, this muck clings to everything it touches. A vicious slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it. You can't tell what. I'm going to clear off the ooze. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of its head, from the tight curls of its hair to the ridges of its pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty. I'm going to place the gem. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. An ooze! I don't know that we, I don't know that her knockdown ability is gonna have any effect on him. Yeah, it's immune. That was a good ooze noise. Ooze plasma. Okay, I need these to go. I need to be the one that picks these up, because if she picks them up, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get them back. Okay.
What is it?
It's technically already on the ground, that's true. Hop on Kamen Rider Ooze! Ooze. Okay, I should be able to... safely make my way across this now. It appears one of us has a higher perception than the other. Can I get, I might actually be able to get some XP by... Oh, 30 XP earned. That's just free XP.
It's finished. It's finished. It's finished.
Nice.
It's finished. It's finished.
If the ooze is technically already on the ground, wouldn't it be
Yes.
grounded? Obsidian's other hit game? Oh, spider. Oh, big spider. Uh-oh.
Hmm? So much for you.
Come on, girly. Come on, girly. There we go.
Kill them all!
Yay!
So much for you.
So much for you. Yeah, you can get XP from doing a variety of things in this game. What is up there? A rapier. I'm going to swap some stuff. Cloak of Minor Protection. Capes and cloaks can be worn for protection from the elements and from prying eyes alike. Many are woven with spells to provide additional defense or ability. Cute. Wolf hide. Let's... I wonder how much of this I can put in there. I guess I can put everything in there. Oh, can I not? I'm taking all of her junk. Okay. Bats as large as chickens are strung up in the web.
Well,
No! Poor bats. Older robe. I have my mouth full. I thought that he had voice lines. Hold on. Ah. Older robed man. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus. An ancient structure of chiseled hydra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone, or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you're well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden behind a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out of it like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
The book.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Mystic Mumbo Jumbo! Human sacrifice, Mystic Mumbo Jumbo! Uh-oh. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you're knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with Aedra and trimmed with copper. The style's ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of Aedra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depths. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and yet they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You're walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. Time travel! Oh no, they're little ash guys too. Oop. You awaken to find your Melius is broken, only to be replaced by something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery. When you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regular darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Kalisha lying prostrate, a short distance away, blood pooled beneath her head. No breath escapes her lips. You're all alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. We leveled!
Yes.
Poor Kalisha. Why can I not...
What is it?
Can't grab whatever's on her body. There we go. Okay, she has nothing. Me when I go back in time and... Ah! Me when... St. Giron's horn. night. Oh. He's gone. It's not like he needs his vessel flesh anyways, right? Spooky. Very spooky. This massive structure is formed of stone, adra, and copper, and covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. You hear that? Copper! Copper for you! When they send me to space to finally shut me up. Let's go through the Valewood. It'll take you 6 hours to complete your journey from St. East to Valewood. Magic copper! Oh, we should level up. Skills. Skills allow your character to perform specialized actions like scouting, detecting traps, picking locks, or reading scrolls. Mechanics, traps, and locks can be a problem for even the toughest adventurers, draining the resources and maiming or killing those who are unfortunate enough to trigger an unseen floor plate. The mechanic skill makes it easier to open locks and find and disable traps. Additionally, any character can use the mechanic skill to place traps of their own. Survival allows characters to choose from a variety of long-term bonuses each time they camp. Don't think we're going to be taking athletics. Unused points will carry over. Let's just keep that other point. Okay, a talent! We're gonna be playing like a ranged rogue. These are all like the other class's abilities, but backstab is our next ability. Dramatically increased damage done from stealth or invisibility. The rogue may use melee or ranged weapons, but must be within 2 meters. I want to backstab someone with an arquebus within 2 meters. Okay, we'll take backstab. Well. I'm exploring. That's a ghost. We're seeing ghosts. And do the Team Fortress 2 Sniper Huntsman to hunt. Oh, I had a cough, sorry. Dead guy. I think there's scary somewhere out here. Oh, a cave. Yeah, I can hear the bear. I think there's a bear in there. We should probably not go in there all by ourselves. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof. Oof. Doing a lot of damage to me. There we go. What if you roll romance the bear. I don't know if there's actually romance in this game. I don't really play RPGs for romance. I know a lot of people are super into that part of the games, but I'm really not. An outlaw? Why is there just a random outlaw over here? Oh, I missed! Oh no! I'm about to die here. Oh. Oh, hold on. There we go. There's only romance in the second game. Oh, okay. Sometimes it feels like there could have been in this one. I feel like even though I don't usually am into that thing, I would probably have romanced Kana. I love Kana. Oh, the young dwarf tending the stew looks up, startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get her, you dogs! And make sure our new cook don't run off. Help! Please help me! One of the bandits gives Tenfrith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Blind one of them, blind one of them! Okay. Oh god. I might die here. Potion of minor endurance. Damage reduction. Okay, we'll go with that one. Action unavailable! Oh no! I'm gonna die here. I didn't save! Oh no! Do I have anything I can use? Oh no.
Kill them all!
I'm so dead. Damn it! Damn it! I don't think you can flee. I might have been able to flee. We did 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? No. I put 1 into survival. Okay. At least we weren't playing on that game mode where it deletes the playthrough. I almost clicked on that. That would have been the end of the playthrough. Don't think there's anything else over here. No, there's not. Okay. Let's not fight those guys yet. We'll go to town and then we'll come back and we'll kill them. Yes. Shattered pieces of the crate are strewn across the dirt. Oh yeah, the wolf. Oh my god. So why? He gained a level since the last time I fought him, jeez. He's much scarier that time. I thought I could craft stuff that would help me in the battle down there, but I'd rather just pick up Adair, I think. The grass is still flattened behind the wagon's wheels. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes, and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Ooh. Nanton. Hello, Nanton.
Hail, traveler.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? You look to be a long way from home, meaning no offense. Not sure what brought you down here, but it's no place to go wandering alone. He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. What's your hurry? The man looks down at the tent and then at his hands. I mean to follow my own advice. Came here on a hunt, me and a friend of mine. Thought we'd bring a stag home, or eat something other than bread for once. Came up on a bear instead. Great monstrous thing. And Pearly, oh no, Pearly! He didn't make it! I don't know what he'll tell his wife. Oh no! In any case, this forest's already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? Name's Nanton, born and raised in Golden Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. His face twists. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. Okay, goodbye, Nanton. Northwest to Giron's Grasp. South to Gilded Vale. I don't know if we ever can go to Giron's Grasp. I didn't really explore Twin Elms that much while in other playthroughs of this. SSR Fox, hi! I really liked your new art. Very good. Is his name Clink? Clink. Oh, I forgot. That's a lot of dead people.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
I can see that. He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. I feel at home already. Are you mad? No wonder this place looks half empty. The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a hollow-born child?
Mind your own damn business.
The well-being of this village is my business. You'd best get used to the idea if you intend to live among us.
He does seem rather pleased with himself.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in
Stranger.
Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards a deformed tree.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
You said something about Hollowborn and Widewind's legacy before. He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful dumb things that breathe barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. He raises an empty hand. Or his empty hands. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, And so the name Widewind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. I see. Lord Rydrick's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. He nods. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understand our rules. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Englithan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath have mercy. We certainly have. Maybe so. Like I said, it's best to stay away from those sorts of places. Oh, okay. I didn't want to tell him about the Bielek, but I guess I have to. I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with the Bielek. Is there someone in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
He points at a body hanging from the tree.
After she failed Lord Radrick, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Oh.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit.
Oh.
My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Okay, bye.
Out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Allah.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radrick. I fear Lord Radrick's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Don't threaten me, little man. He shakes his head, unmoved. It is no threat, only a warning. Lord Redrick would tolerate no threats to his kin, or those who live upon his lands. Grief will not make him more docile. What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy is struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. I don't really feel the need to go through this conversation. I have no more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that is none of your concern. I guess I have to ask, so how does this affect me? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn, or stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Okay. Well, let's talk to Adair. He's got a potty
Looking
mouth.
for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Strange way to talk about your dad. He looks up at the tree and breathes out. Half the town's up there now, seems like. No right way to talk about it. I'm looking for someone who can make me help me feel better. He gives an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Oh, I guess we can't get him yet. The tree, scattered between the roots, are bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers, and notes half erased by the rains. I don't think I can click on any of the people up there. He swore, I'm telling Mom! Meow. Because I can't go through there. Do you have any ibuprofen? I have a really bad Biolic headache. Maybe we could Aloth first. Things are bound to get much worse now. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Oh, a fight! One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. You've got a lot of gall mocking us in our own village. We don't take ill treatment from foreigners, especially not Adirans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
That's even the worst body language!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
He's picking a fight. You're not gonna take that from him, are you? This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be drinking inside rather than out here arguing? We don't want your charity either, foreigner. They squint at you through red, bleary eyes. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh! Fight time. I'm gonna blind the big guy. Oh! I murderized those guys. As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
They exploded. Did I crit on him or something? Actually, that was fun. You mean for slaughtering them? You're welcome.
Well, that is one way of putting it.
He straightens his head, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with dirt from many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
How did you manage to get stuck out here, Aloth? He laughs uncomfortably. That is something of a long story.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education.
He's just going into the his whole backstory.
However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Several hooded figures operating a strange machine. Aloth goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
And you? I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
He nods at the gnarled old tree in the center of town. His darting glance takes in the tumble-down buildings and the fallow, rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Yeah! Aloth joins the party! So do I. Let's go, then!
Excellent. I shall follow you.
This game likes Matthew Mercer so much, they put 2 of him in your party. Yay! Aloth! I'm not sure how I should run his skills. Probably a little bit of survival and mostly lore. Oh, okay. New spell. I haven't seen what he has right now, but Spirit Shield is probably a good idea to start. Conjures a protective shield of magic, dramatically boosting the wizard's deflection. Yay! It's been 2 hours so far. Should we play a little bit more and then swap to ASMR? Or do you want to swap to ASMR right now?
What is it?
Currently, our quest is... After surviving an explosion outside the ruins of St. Atlas, I experienced a vision. It's not the illness that struck me at the wagon. This is something new, an affliction of the mind. We need to find someone to help us. Magistrate advised me to get some rest while I wait for permanent accommodations. I guess we can rest. Do what I would like!
Up to you, cute sputter.
Let me run to the bathroom and then we'll I guess I'll decide from there. I'm a little sad that we have to restart the game because I'm not sure if like I'm playing on hard on the other playthrough, but that does put us far back compared to the other save. How far were we? 13 hours. It doesn't say whether or not I'm playing on hard difficulty over here. But it'll be fun to play as a rogue. Hearing you go back and forth with these characters is chill. I'm glad. I know that they're not everyone's cup of tea, but I'd like to play this and I'd like to play Baldur's Gate 1 a lot more this year. It'd be cool if we can play, it'd be cool if we could play through Deadfire, because I haven't beaten Deadfire. I'm just not sure. I think we could bring Gaz. We could use Gaz as our Deadfire character. Alright. Did I save already? Let me save and then I'm gonna run to the bathroom. And I won't run because you said that's unsafe. I will walk to the bathroom.
Aye, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, E. Coxfeather.
I heard that all the way from the bathroom. I heard what you said. I know what you said when I was gone. Let's see. Let's ask
Good
for
day,
a room.
stranger.
Oh, greetings to the Black Hound Inn. The innkeeper bowed to her head curtly. Please sit where you would like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much by way of good meal today. Unless you're fond of cold porridge. Alice opens his mouth but seems to reconsider. Nothing for me, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff. We don't need all of this junk.
Good day to you.
And then we'll get our rum. Oh, I forgot they're kind of expensive. +1 perception would be useful, though. Yes. Oh, how loud are my headphones? They're pretty loud because I'm half deaf on one side, so I need to have them loud enough to like hear. But also that alert is kind of loud. That Charlie voice. Your sleep is restless. Your sleep is restless and and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up, and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watch her. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face as you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Okay. I see. All right. Let's steal some stuff. just a little bit of filtering. The Orokian calendar. can sneak up on me, you might be able to sneak up on me a little easier than a normal person. My roommate does it by mistake all the time. She'll like walk into a room and I won't have heard her and she'll just be standing behind me. It's really creepy. The windows are clouded with the haze of accumulated smoke and cooking grease. I think once Adara joins the party, I'll probably swap over to ASMR. I have, oh, the body's glowing. Can I talk to Aloth about this? Aloth looks at you with quiet attentiveness. How may I be of service? Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna go talk to this body. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches, like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward, rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. The tree's basically a berserk reference. I have a feeling there were many trees used like this in the history of, You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it. Not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Reach out for the woman. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there's a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman, and when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives you a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost?
That person!
It is both, I think. Yes?
There should just be an option that lets me scream. How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
I think I survived a Bielek. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Call them. Those days are all behind me, no?
She knows she's dead. You said souls break apart over time?
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success.
Yes. I like her name. It kind of rhymes.
Influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually.
It doesn't rhyme, but it Caldara de Baranzi. I think it's because of the amount of syllables in each of the words. I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there?
She nods.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I.
I like this lady.
Reminds me of better times.
Someone that watches stuff, a noun.
Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it. Sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on. And those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how.
Oh.
A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder.
What do you mean by when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprouts from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his
Old
day.
Merwald.
Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua. Beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
I want to know something about you.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
What happened to you? She laughs, a rasping, choked cackle escaping between rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing her blank expression, she catches herself. Oh. Oh.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer.
Oh.
Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
Tell me.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her.
Uh-oh.
As the death drew near,
why did you
he
lie?
grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
Oh no. What is an animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. to hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that
Soul
preys upon the
manglers.
weak-minded. And the worst of us are.
Oh.
But
Oh.
the best of us, the best, inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins, miserable before they met.
Anime mancer? Some call them leaves. No, an animancer.
You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind.
Doesn't control the research. I see, I see. I had other questions. Farewell.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldara closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of leading. Gaz was granted Crucible of the Soul. Aloth looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. I'm a watcher. Yes, I'm fine. This happens a lot. You'll have to get used to it. He folds his arms. That's good to know, but I don't suppose you could tell me what that was all about. I'm a watcher. His arched eyebrows recede into his hood. Well, that is interesting. He gives you a sly grin, and I expect this has something to do with the hooded figures in the ruins, In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Do you know anything about watchers? He's gonna be like, they watch things. Only that they're rare and they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions. He coughs, as you just demonstrated. I see. And we leveled up again. 17 and a half. The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with a straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. Why did they have to describe his hand like that? I can picture it perfectly in my head. I guess that's why. His meaty hands. He looks at you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
I love it there. What are you talking about?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted anyway.
Would you count dwarves as a half person when counting? Aloth frowns. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you a moment, his brow arched. His smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Impossible, I don't drool half as much. Ha! So you're already familiar. Still, you'll have to forgive my curiosity. Round here, we prefer to turn a blind eye to our dead. I've been out of sorts lately. Of course, we all got our bad days when we stand perfectly still and stare at corpses for a while without blinking. He winks. Do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers
I love
within
him.
earshot. ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
You think you're going to be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now.
Oh no.
Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there.
No!
My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
The war? Saints War. Only one in my lifetime. Fellow decides he's the living incarnation of Aethys, overthrows Red Saris, marches on Deerwood. So we give him a Deerwoodian hello. What's a Deerwoodian hello?
We blew him up.
He smiles at this, but it's a smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. Who is Aethys? God of rebirth and redemption, formerly, anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. Why was your headman hanged? He got involved. Uh-oh. Radric sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority someone in town was working with Kolsk, plotting Radric's overthrow. Said if we didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him, and they took him at his word. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Redric, then protecting me. What does your town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Alf glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was so eager to leave. If you're going to be hanged, what are you still doing here? He gives a half smile. Drinking, mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Widewind's legacy started with Widewind. We could travel together. Where are you headed? Some place called Cadnua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hug.
Where are you headed? No clue!
A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him.
No idea.
Don't know why I never
Just like every starting D&D party. What are you guys doing? Why are you in the party? No clue, I'm just here for the ride. I'm here for the trip.
I'm not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger. And a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason if I've ever heard one.
Alright then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
He tilts his head forward and gives you a pointed look. Let's get going. Yay! Gaz, Alas, and Adair. Nice! Very cool. More party members. Let's save here, and I'm gonna set up some ASMR. You've got some players like that at your tables. You want to do character workshops before session 0 with every player, so you can help them make characters they want that also fit in perfectly with the setting and narrative. Sometimes I think it's fun to play just a blank character. If you bring a blank character and you just start playing in the game, eventually you'll get caught up in the plot and you'll just be like, well, that's what I'm here for. I think that's the sort of old default to playing a character. You have to sleep. Bye, Galia! I'm gonna set up ASMR, so if you want to listen to it while you go to bed, it might not be that half bad of an idea. I'm going to save. Alright. I'll set up. I'll be right back. YouTube folks, I'm going to swap to the other stream room. So it will be a moment. I will see you there. Be right back.